beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. So today we're going to be doing a channeled message, and if you guys are new to these channeled messages, the way they essentially go is that I channel before ahead of time with my guides, and I kind of see whatever message wants to come through, whatever imagery wants to come through, and then I usually choose a crystal. So this time I didn't pre-channel. I don't have any notes for the crystal, so I'm going to be doing it on camera. And then I like to, after doing that and sharing those messages, I like to pull cards in tarot and oracle, and that sometimes it aligns with the intent, with the message that wants to come through, or the main theme, or it kind of veers towards something that's needing to be communicated to the audience. Okay, so I'm excited. I really love doing these channeled messages. They're just a way for me to have fun and relax. I feel like whenever I'm doing any kind of other readings, it's a little bit more, requires more focused attention to detail. So for this, like, y'all can't see it, but my cards are just like all over the place. So it just, that alone, like positioning the cards correctly is, I think, very, not necessarily time consuming, but attention. It takes your attention and focus. So, okay, so before we get started, if you guys are new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. I have another series, I have another channel called Shantia's New Chapter. That one is dedicated to helping women live in a way that feels natural, where I give more like practical advice and personal advice experience on that channel. But this channel is very, very spiritual based, and we like to have fun here with any kind of divination tools and whatever I feel inspired to use. Okay. Ooh, sorry for hitting the mic. It's like I don't hear it, but then like when I hear the playback, it's so loud. Okay, so let's try to do something different. I want to see if I can, it's actually been a minute since I've played with my singing bowl. So I hope the sound comes out right. Inhale and exhale deeply. Leave whatever does not have to be here. Leave it. Let it fall away and just be here. Okay. So I let the guides pick the theme for this evening. And after this, I'm actually going to do a pick a card reading, but it won't be uploaded for a couple of weeks out. So the channel message that the guides chose is now's the time. So now's the time to choose. I was actually seeing, it kind of looked like a post with different signs, like street signs going different directions, but it was spinning around and around and around. So there's some activity picking up energetically. We're being called to create, essentially. So now's the time to get creative. Now's the time to activate your dreams. Whatever remained a fantasy, you need to start making a reality. Pull out the untouched desires sitting in your closet, dust them off, and begin. The waves of inspiration and creativity are powerfully being activated within you and around you. Now is not the time to rest, but dance your dance. That is the message. So the crystal that got chosen for our message this evening is the rose quartz. Here it is. Haha, the rose quartz. So let me see what message wants to come through. Okay, so there is this has kind of been coming through in the collective message for some time, but there's like a coming together of energies right now. And it's basically a creative energy. You may be coming together with people. That's been showing up in the collective energy. Maybe you're being called to be inspired by other people, or to network with other people and to connect and maybe share your ideas and collaborate. But there's a coming together of energies within you as well. And to me, that's the masculine and the feminine force within you that wants to be utilized to create and make and be seen. But yeah, a lot of inspiration is going to be coming towards you at this point in time, so use that to the best of your ability. This specific rose quartz is kind of a perfectionist, very interesting, but to me it's also quite technical. It takes me to third house, hands, using your hands. Also, Mars is a very technical planet, so you can see wherever your Mars is located, it can showcase to you what are your technical skills and how do you use them. But you may be calling to activate your technical skills at this point in time to make and create, to use. Also to come up with ideas and brainstorm as well is a really good time. So even if your ideas are still sort of in the beginning process, like it's still seeding, now would be a good time to like write down your ideas, because writing down is like the next step. After you get an idea, writing down is the next step to making it a reality, because words are things. Like when you write it down, it becomes more real. So write it down. That is what I'm being called to say. What else is being activated here for the rose quartz? Let's see. Yeah, I think you tapping into your creativity is going to make you feel powerful right now. So now's a really good time for you to use it. And to not hold back is what I'm being told. It's like, don't hold back. It's ironic because, you know, usually we associate strength with like a lot of masculine energy, but there's a lot of strength and feminine energy that's wanting to be activated right now. So using your feminine life force, your feminine energy to create is what's actually going to help you to feel powerful, tap into that inner strength, and help you feel a lot more aligned within yourself. Yeah, definitely getting that. Okay, let's go ahead and start pulling some cards. I'm excited. This might be, I always say it's going to be quick. I feel like it might be a little bit quicker this evening because I honestly wasn't really planning on doing this. And it's so funny because I was in the bathroom and I was doing my makeup and I just couldn't get the lip color right. I was trying to like mix colors and it just wasn't looking right. So I was just like, all right, let's just scratch this. Let's just do something totally different. And yeah, it felt very motivating, very inspiring to be able to tap into that energy. Okay, so let's see, guys, what message do you have for the collective? Four of Cups reverse. Let's clarify the Four of Cups, please. I'm going to push this mic a little bit so I can shuffle better. Clarify that Four of Cups for me. I'm just feeling really excited. I was like literally in chill mode before this, and then I was just like, all right, time to get, now I feel excited. So we have Four of Cups and Two of Cups, so there you go. There is a connection. There's connections. There's a connection wanting to be activated for you right now. This is very important. This is what wants to be told to you. It's the Two of Cups. So this is like a close bond. It could be someone who is in your life who you're maybe not aware of is around you or is interested in working with you or collaborating with you or spending time with you with that Four of Cups, but you will become aware of it. It will become very obvious. But I think I'm definitely getting like collaboration, work partner, like work soulmate energies coming through very strongly. I'm like getting this energy. I'm like seeing two people like at a table excitedly talking about their ideas and like how they're like, it's like they're nerding out about how they can fuse their ideas together and make it this one big exciting thing. And they feel like kids to me, but it's like tapping into this this kid like fun like energy. It's what's going to make it really magical for you. So just be aware of like opportunities or connections or people wanting to connect with you or reach out to you, because this wants to be activated in your energy right now. It's like right now is the perfect time to collaborate and connect. It's just like the energies, the temperature, the season is right. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so how crazy is my hair today? I was like, I kind of liked it, but sometimes I like do it in the mirror and then it looks one way, and then when I come on camera, it looks a different way, and I'm just like, you know, so it's kind of out of my control, but you know, you just got to work with it. Okay, tell us more. Whoops. Tell us more, guys. We have here Jupiter. Tell us more about that Jupiter. Yeah, I feel like I'm channeling because I'm like, my energy was very zen before this, and then I started doing the reading and it just, so it's so funny because when I was thinking about technical skills, Libra was actually one of the signs I was thinking about, Libra. So where is it the most clear? Up here? Okay. I can't with the lighting. The thing is, I can't dim the lighting because I'm going to look like, it's going to mess with the lighting on the camera. So that's why I don't like to touch it too much. But we have a Libra here. Oh, that's Libra. And we have Jupiter. So Jupiter and Libra, okay, again, they're emphasizing the importance of a connection that wants to be made right now, because this is an abundant connection, Jupiter. It's abundant. It's going to be something like where we're collaborating, we're learning, we're growing from each other, we're feeling excited, we're able to kind of feed off of each other, we're a blessing to each other in one another's lives. Libra, again, creativity, technicality, creativity, Venusian energy, relationships. This is being emphasized. I'm like, I don't know if this reading's going to be very long, because I'm like, if they keep telling me about this dynamic, I'm not really sure that I have much else to say to you guys. So just be aware. Like, if you feel called to reach out to someone, reach out. If you need to make the first move, do it. If someone feels inspired to make their first move, let them do it. I don't know, but it looks like one person's aware of the other person. We have here Earth. Yeah, you guys are about to manifest or like create something together. It feels very abundant. This is like Empress energy, Mother Gaia energy that's being very much activated. It's like you guys are being called to create something, a baby. There's a baby in her belly, okay? You guys are being called to create, collaborate, be inspired. It's going to feel very opulent, very abundant, very fruitful, okay? So just get excited. You know, if you feel like you're in a place right now where you're like, I don't know if there's much going on in my life. It might be because it wasn't the season. Like, you needed to just like rest and germinate on some kind of ideas. I'm not even sure if I'm using that word right. Also, 1 and 6 add up to 7, which takes me to Libra, also takes me to divinity and things being divinely orchestrated for you. Today I actually saw a hummingbird come up to my window and leave. So let's take that as a sign of good cheer coming to you. Okay, tell me more, guys. Whoa. We got 3 that threw itself out. Let's see if they make sense. Let's keep going. Yes, we got 1. We have here Prince, romantic charm and potential for power. So to me, the Prince energy is very magnetic energy. This is usually the one who pursues, but princes tend to be very magnetic. If you think about a realistic prince in real life, they're essentially raised in a castle. And then everything is like, they're essentially catered to. But, you know, if you think about like all the prince in the fairy tales, they do pursue the woman eventually, right? They have to. So this could be someone with like more resources that you're working with. Like if you think about a prince, this is someone who's like, they have like a status of a prince. So this is someone who has more status, who has more resources to help you access what you need. This is someone who maybe is tapped in more into their masculine energy. If you feel like you can relate to the masculine energy, then this is you. You're the romantic charm. Maybe you're being called to pursue a collaboration with someone, or pursue a project, or just pursue something in general. Romantic charm and potential for power. They specifically said power. So that's about, again, someone of status, and someone who is looking to build more status in their life as well. This person has a bouquet behind their back, so they're wanting to offer it to someone else. Could be romance. I'm not, look, we got the 2 of Cups, we got Libra. Jupiter can be a romantic partner sometimes. If you think about, Jupiter represents like a husband in a chart for Vedic astrology. And then you got the prince. I mean, okay, right? And then we got the woman who's pregnant, right? So, this could also be your energy as well. You could be the one, maybe they're more of the prince and you're more of the Earth Gaia. Your energy is more tapped into very fertile, very expressed, very beautiful, right? Empress energy, very beautiful, very attractive, very magnetic. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's just keep going and we'll see. I might just end this at 20 minutes exactly. Tell me more, guys. Tell me more. Blue is also about throat chakra. Libra is also about communication. So there's communication. We got cups. We got 4 of cups. We got 2 of cups. This is someone who's coming towards you because they absolutely can relate to you, or they're interested in connecting with you. So we have here shaman, trust in higher forces. We need more about this one. This card came up in the last channeled message as well. So this is connected to the previous reading without question. That was talking about romance in the air. So there's an emphasis of romance or connection budding or potential connection coming. So shaman, trust in higher forces. This is very spiritual. It's very spiritual connection here. What can I say about this with the shaman energy being guided? I wonder if this, I want them to tell me more about the shaman, because last time I actually, when I was watching the channeled message, I was like, dang, I wish I had asked more about the shaman energy and what that's about. But it specifically says this trust in higher forces. So if you feel like I'm going to meet someone, how, when, where, well, they're saying it's going to happen like magic. Essentially, trust in higher forces. It's not, you don't have to worry about it. It's like, it's kind of being divinely orchestrated. Okay, tell me more about the shaman, trust in higher forces, guys. We have a 6 of Swords. So that's about the difficulty and moving on from difficulties. The transition. Yeah. Tell me more about the trust in higher forces. Oh, there's another card behind it. 5 of Pentacles. Huh. This is what you're moving on from. That's why they want you to trust. 5 of Pentacles is about scarcity mindset, right? Wasn't I just saying that maybe you're thinking how, who, where, when? Like, how is this prosperity or blessing going to come into my life? How is this person going to come into my life? Like I don't know. They're just saying, keep the faith, and just keep believing, I guess. You know, this could be a friendship or a connection, you know, someone who you just, you know, you relate to and you bond with as well, being formulated. Tell us more about the trust in higher forces. Yeah, so this is about that last bit of release. We've been talking about release in the channeled message, so they want you to do that last bit of release to open up to this. Here, we have here, look at that. Speaking of release, they got the 10 of Wands that just popped out. Ooh, time to release those burdens. Okay, so this is what I'm being told right now. So essentially, the reason, I'm not going to say you're blocking the manifestation at all. I feel like it's already on the way. It's kind of being manifested. It's just, it's in the air and whatnot. All they need you is to trust, because there's something about this connection specifically that's going to feel like a 10 of Wands reverse. It's going to feel like relief, right? It's going to feel like a 6 of Swords and a 5 of Pentacles reverse. It's like we're letting go of this limited resource ideology. Like we're no longer fixated on having limited resources. Now we believe in more. We believe in possibilities. But with that, yeah, that 10 of Wands is like you've been carrying a burden. I need you to think for a minute, stop, pause, and think. What in your life has felt like a burden? That's what they want you to let go of, because your life is about to not be a burden right now. Well, you know, once I think this energy really kicks in, they want you to release this burden, because it's like, it's a mentality. You don't need that 6 of Swords. It's a mentality. 5 of Pentacles, shift your perspective. Okay, tell us more, guys. We have here Ace of Cups. Dang, this reading is a little bit too straightforward. I don't know that there's much for us to do. Well, I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes maybe. So we have here the Ace of Cups, guys. Ace of Cups. So this looks like it's a new person. You know, I was saying possibly it was a person who is already in your life or around you. I mean, they're obviously around you somewhat, but they're not necessarily, like, you guys don't have that connection just yet. So this is kind of a new connection that's being formulated between the two of you. So you just got to be open to that, I suppose. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple advice cards and then we'll end it. We will end it. I think we definitely need this one. Okay, advice guides. We have here. Oh, what on earth? Kali liberation. Okay, maybe this is going to be a little bit longer than I thought. That's we're gonna meditate on that one. Kali liberation. That is your first piece of advice. Sorry about that. Kali liberation. Whew. Okay, so think about that again, about that 10 of Wands, the burden we're needing to release, and the liberation, right? So they're wanting you obviously to embrace freedom, liberation, and to maybe get in your imagination and really feel like, what does that feel like to you? Like, what does that wonderland of freedom feel like within you to create that experience? Kali isn't any... This is like a purification. That's why they have the 10 of Wands, because your life, it may not necessarily feel like there's a lot of burdens going on, but there's a lot they want you to let go, right? Because in one of the previous channel messages, we were talking about moving forward with an empty suitcase, right? It's like empty your suitcase of what you thought or was supposed to be, because what you're entering into is like freedom, right? Liberation, and you are needing to kind of tap into and understand, how do we cut away with those swords? Maybe even tap into maybe that fierce mama energy, that fierce mama bear energy within you that says, no, I'm not going to take this, or no, this is not for me anymore. I'm done with this. I'm done with anything that holds me back, pulls me back, is limiting me, because it's no longer serving me. It's no longer serving the vision that I'm creating for my life. It's like, this is like war. She has war paint on. But what she cuts away is all the unnecessary things, right? It's the limiting beliefs, it's the hurt, the pain. We process that, we move through that fiercely, bravely. We look at it instead of ignoring it. We sit with it, we hold the space for it, and then we move on so that we can step into a place of freedom. Advice cards, guys. 5 and 2 add up to 7, which is about divinity. 5 is about change. 2 is about connection. Okay, so the last one we have here is hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. You heard it. The card said it. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choosing loving thoughts. And what were we talking about? Liberation. Liberate yourself from those thoughts, those limiting beliefs that are no longer serving you. Instead, what they want you to embrace is hope, love, and acceptance. Beautiful woman card. She has a lotus flower. Wasn't I just talking about the purification? And the lotus flower is symbolic of purification. And then we got their Kali, and we got the hope with the lotus flower. She has 3 lotus flowers in that card. So that's pretty cool. So it's yours. I'm going to go ahead and read the message in the book, and then we'll just end it. Hope is an angel who's dedicated to promoting the idea that we on earth are loved, cherished, and supported by the kingdom of heaven. She's all about helping us to see the light beyond whatever darkness. So there's a significant, again, the theme back to the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. It's like what we're leaving behind is that darkness. You don't need to take it where you're going, okay? She's all about helping us see the light beyond whatever darkness we are in, traveling as a part of a holy trinity, faith, hope, and charity. She helps us recognize that hope isn't about wishing for something good to happen or help to arrive, but trusting that support is already present. Hope is the twin flame of Archangel Gabriel. She has a gentle presence, but she is absolutely glorious. She sings sweet harmonies to us, and these songs are waves of love, washing away anything that stands between us and self-love and acceptance. Ooh, angels are gathering around you in celebration that you're finally willing to see how loving and lovable you are. Hope is here with her legion of love angels, guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships. So again, with the significance, this channel message is very direct. It's about loving relationships. It couldn't get any more obvious. This could also be about expanding in the connections that you are in, even though it could be about almost like reinventing, right? Reinventing or stepping into a place of reinvention where it feels like new again. It feels refreshed again, you know, where we've essentially refreshed like the karmic board clearing by forgiving any kind of past wrongs. Hope is here with her legion of love angels, guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving acceptance from the world around you. It seems that you're really moving beyond the limitations that you once had in this department, but know that whenever you do question your worth, you can call on hope to shine her golden light upon you. Your angels want you to know that they love and cherish you, and they're grateful that you're giving yourself the same support. Hi, I'm back because earlier someone came, and so I had to end it, but I didn't want to end it that way because I just felt like I needed to kind of explain more of what the card was about. So we were ending on this note of love and acceptance and hope, and the card was really essentially reinforcing the importance of understanding that when people come into your life and they're wanting to give you attention, whether it's support, friendship, romantic, family, when people show up, it's because some part of you is like already creating this resonance or creating this vibration of love within you. And they're really reinforcing this idea of don't self-sabotage. You're lovable because you're love itself. I was thinking about it the other day when I was thinking about like what makes someone really worthy of anything, right? Any kind of achievement. Do you just decide it and then just keep deciding? It is essentially a decision. But when you do away with the ego and you let those unnecessary layers shed away, you start to realize that you are worthy the day you were born. And so what we're coming into when we're stepping into the awakening process is we're becoming aware of our original inherent worthiness. You are already deserving of all of your blessings, all of whatever you desired, whatever prosperity, whatever desires. You came here to create the life that you want to create. Okay, that's like what's really important. And so I wanted to end on like a final note somewhere here. I mean, I don't know. I could either create the ending somehow or I can find another card that like reinforces the ending. Guys, what final message do you have here for the collective, please? Queen of Swords. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please. When I get the Queen of Swords, even though the Queen of Swords, she's not exactly the most emotional. She kept popping up for a lot of the December predictions. What the Queen of Swords does so well is she creates a healthy experience up here. She establishes healthy boundaries for herself in terms of what's allowed to come into experience and what isn't, especially up here. So learning how to feed yourself those affirmations, that the words that reinforce and encourage you to remember your worth, your worthiness. The Queen of Swords is detached from anyone telling her that she can't. She's just like, that's not a part of my reality. I don't know what you're telling me that I can't. What are you telling me that I can't do? Right? So let's clarify that Queen of Swords, please. Oh, these cards are upside down. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Whoa, a lot coming out. Okay, I'm not going to take these just because it's a little bit much. If they want to come out again, I can. Clarify the Queen of Swords for me. Okay, we have the World card, yeah. And one more. Whoop. Okay. And it's back where we started, the Four of Cups. I put it back in the stack earlier. Okay, so again, Four of Cups, World card. World card is the end of a cycle, birth of a new. There's a rebirthing that's happening for you. So what wants to be ushered in is new experiences. New experiences, which means you have to almost essentially reinvent what you think you are deserving of and recreate this ideology and this understanding that you're absolutely deserving of whatever it is you want to create in your life here. So you just have an opportunity coming towards you, connection, essentially, that you don't see coming. It's coming from some kind of direction. It's going to be magical. So that is the channeled message for you guys. I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you feel encouraged to understand that like there's hope. There's so much to be excited for. You're moving from a place of lack of feeling like you didn't have that, or whatever lack of worthiness. Usually our outer reality is kind of reflective of our inner reality. So sometimes maybe you have the job or whatever, but you're feeling like you want connections. Well, they really emphasize the importance of how connections are what is coming in for you. But maybe for you, you're like, well, I'm kind of happy with my connections, but I would want that connection, or I would want to enhance this connection. Just know that, again, what does it say? Love is yours because you are love. Recognize your divine worth. Recognize it and choose loving thoughts. That's about the Queen of Swords, thoughts. Okay, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. Like, subscribe to support the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.